Mordecai Mark McLough. He's curator here, and you're also chair of the astrophysics department. The science behind the Northern Lights, they're not just called the Northern Lights. What's their official name?
Their Latin name is the Aurora Borealis, which means Northern Lights.
Which means the Northern Lights, right. And people know it, often by the Northern Lights. They often wonder sort of, what is it? What causes it?
Okay. Well, the Northern Lights is actually one of the major manifestations of the sun and the earth directly interacting. The sun blows a solar wind, gas coming off the sun at 1,000,000 miles an hour, and that streams through the solar system. It's very hot gas. It starts out over 1,000,000 degrees, and all the electrons have been torn off their atoms. So you have electrons and ions streaming through the solar system. If that stuff impacted the Earth's atmosphere, it would be bad news.
Right.
Luckily for us, the Earth has a strong magnetic field. These charged particles whack into the magnetic field and go around.
And that's producing the colors.
Not yet.
Not yet.
They get trapped in the magnetic field, come sweeping back much slower by now, and a few of them trickle down the field lines all the way into the Earth's atmosphere. And that very little remnant of the 1,000,000-mile-an-hour solar wind is still enough to give us all those fancy lights.
That's so all that, and it's just sort of that last moment where we're getting these beautiful colors.
Yeah.
And are the colors ever, can we predict what they're going to be?
We can't predict for any particular aurora, but we understand where the colors are coming from. Very high in the atmosphere, these energetic particles are slamming into oxygen atoms, popping electrons up that are going to come back down towards the nucleus, emit photons, and they're going to be red. Further down, they often collide with other atoms quickly, then we get green out. And we also get blue from nitrogen. Right. So it really depends on exactly where the particles are hitting, what colors and what shapes you're going to get.
But what about when they hit, Mordecai? Can we ever get a sense of that during the year and predict that?
Okay, we can't predict it across the year, but what we do know is that anytime there's a big solar flare, the solar wind speeds up, gets a lot stronger, and the next day when the solar wind gets to the Earth, we get a nice big aurora.